Good morning, learners. For today's lesson, we're going to look at an interesting topic. We're going to look at the first president of the Fourth Republic. But before that, I want us to look at the First, Second, and Third Republic, just considering some presidents for those republics. Then we will come back to the discussion for the day. Before Ghana became a republic state, from 1957 to 1960, the head of state under the constitution of the 1957 was the Queen of British, that's Queen Elizabeth. He was then in charge of affairs. So Ghana became a republic under Constitution of 1960. And the Constitution of 1960, Ghana became a republic. When we say republic, what does it mean? A republic is a government in which supreme power resides in a body of citizens entitled to vote to choose their leaders. And so Ghana became a republic under the Constitution of 1960. And so from 1960 to 1966, we had our first republic, where the people had the power to vote for their own person or leader. So Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was the president of the First Republic under the party Conventions People's Party. Then that was intercepted by military rule from 1966 to 1969. From 1966 to 1969, we had a military rule where there was a forceful overthrow of the then government. Then the Second Republic also surfaced, where we have Brigadier Kwesi Efrifa from 1969. Then Ni Ama Olenu, who also came into power when he was voted for. That's from 7th August 1970 to 31st August 1970, quite a short period. Then Akufo-Addo, that's Edward Akufo-Addo, the current president's father, also came into power in 1970 to 1972. Then, interestingly, we had a military rule again. A military rule meaning where there was that forceful overthrow of the current president, of the sitting president. That's from 1972 to 1979. So around 4th June 1979, Jerry John Rawlings, who was then a military officer, through a coup overthrew the president. And so his lasted, I think, some few months, 4 June 1979 to September 24, 1979. Then the Third Republic began with Dr. Hilary Limann. Dr. Hilary Limann, he took over from 24 September to 1981. So from 79 to 1981, we have Dr. Hilary Limann sitting as the president of the Third Republic. Then the military rule intercepted again, and we had our own man, Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. Through a coup d'etat again, he overthrew Hilary Limann. And he took over as president from 1981 to 1993. Quite a long period of time. Then the Fourth Republic surfaced, and I think the Fourth Republic has been the longest where we had Jerry John Rawlings as the first president of the Fourth Republic. He is now considered the first here because we said that for a republic states where the people vote for you willingly to serve them. So he became the first republic because then he was voted into power by the citizens of the land. And so he became the first president of the Fourth Republic. And he took office on 7th January 1993 to 2001. He has been the longest serving president, and I think with today's lesson we're going to know how that really happened. Good. Let us look at a profile of the president in question. His full name, Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings, was born on the 22nd June 1947 in Accra. I think then it should be the Gold Coast. His father, James Ramsey Rawlings, a Scottish, and was also born to Madame Victoria Agweti, a Ghanaian. This is a picture of the president of the Fourth Republic, the first president of the Fourth Republic, Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. An interesting man, a man who has made history, and Ghana's history would not be complete without considering this great man. Jerry John Rawlings is a former Ghanaian military leader and politician. He is married to Nana Konadu Agyeman Rawlings and has 3 daughters and a son. Interestingly, they met in Achimota School. Jerry John Rawlings met his wife in Achimota School. And so they really had an interesting life. He resigned from military in 1992 and founded National Democratic Congress. He attended Achimota School and later joined Achimota College in 1967. He joined the Ghana Air Force. Then in 1969, he graduated and immediately landed his first job in the Air Force as a pilot officer. He became a flight lieutenant in 1978. So this was where he got his title from. He ruled briefly in 1979 because he was arrested. Then in 1981, he led a coup and overthrew Hilary Limann. From 1981 to 1993, he was the sitting president. Like I said, through the military rule, he became the president for that length of time. Then in 1993, the Fourth Republic began. He was elected into office on January 7, 1993. Then in 2001, his party, the National Democratic Congress, was voted out of power. Achievements of Jerry John Rawlings as president of Ghana. Just like every other president, expected that when you come into power, you should do something that's leaving a mark behind. So this man's history will be incomplete if we don't mention or look at his achievements. And one of the achievements is that he achieved political and economic stability in a region rife with conflict. example, that's in Liberia, Togo, Cote d'Ivoire, Guinea-Bissau, and Sierra Leone. It means that he was not just interested in his country, but in the neighboring countries. He did his best to stabilize their political and economic life and to resolve conflicts among these countries. Two, he expanded electricity to the northern parts of Ghana, and I think the northern region owned that to the former president of the Republic of Ghana. Three, he returned Ghana to a democratic rule. He also built the first ever memorials to Kwame Nkrumah, meaning that he respected his predecessors. He appreciated their effort, and I think that every leader should do that. When you come into power, you should appreciate what your successor has done. He also contributed immensely towards dispute resolution and peacekeeping in several unstable countries in the West African sub-region and beyond. He built education and health care infrastructure. I think one of the schools we can also talk about and education is the Winneba School of Education and UDS, University of Development Studies. Indeed, this man has been a great key in promoting peace all around, and to his credit, he has won many awards. Interesting. I think we've had a short discussion on the first president of the Republic of Ghana, the first president of the Fourth Republic, Jerry John Rawlings. We've looked at his profile, and we have looked at his education. We have also looked at his political role in Ghana and also looked at his achievements. I believe this lesson has been fruitful, and this is where time will permit us. We will continue another time and we'll consider the next president that took after Jerry John Rawlings in the Fourth Republic. It was nice having you. Have a blissful day. Thanks so much.